Hello! In this video, I will explain to you 10 of the most common English idioms and give examples of how you can use them in your everyday life situations to help you advance your English conversation. So, let's get started. And number 1, the first idiom is a piece of cake. And although this sounds delicious, this phrase actually means that something is really easy. For example, if you have just completed a test and someone asks you how you think you did, you could answer that the test was a piece of cake. Next, we have under the weather, which means that you are not feeling well, so hopefully you do not have to use this one too often, but it is a common way to answer if someone asks you, "How are you?" and you feel unwell, you can answer, "I'm feeling under the weather today." Okay, so the next idiom is miss the boat, and this means that someone has been too slow and missed an opportunity. Like all idioms, this can be used in many different situations, including if you wanted to buy tickets to a football match, but you were too slow and then found out they have all sold out, so you missed the boat. Or perhaps you wanted to apply for a promotion at work, but did not apply in time and someone else got the promotion, so unfortunately missed the boat. At number 4, we have the idiom, a tough cookie, which is used to describe someone who is physically or emotionally strong and determined. So if you use this to talk about someone, you are giving them a compliment. For example, Alice broke her leg at the weekend during her dance class, but she didn't even cry. She is such a tough cookie. Moving on to the 5th idiom, we have the phrase back to the drawing board. This means that an idea or plan has not been successful, so you think of a new one. So, let us imagine you have a great idea for a new business, but you need to go to the bank to ask for a loan for the money before you can start. When you go to the bank, they tell you your idea is good, but they are not able to give you a loan because they do not think it will be as successful with the current plan, and they tell you to go back to the drawing board and come back when you have made some changes. Next we have it's not rocket science. We use this when we are talking about something that we do not think is very difficult to do or to understand. For example, learning how to ride a bike is not rocket science. Or cooking a pizza is not rocket science. You just need to turn on the oven and put it in. The next idiom is the phrase don't judge a book by its cover, which we use when we want to tell someone not to make an immediate judgment on someone or something based on just their appearance. One example is, my friend bought a second-hand car which looked really old and tired, but it worked really well. You can never judge a book by its cover. The 8th idiom is the best of both worlds, which means when you have two situations with advantages from both of them without sacrificing one for the other. For example, working from home means I can spend a lot of time with my family while still earning money, so I get the best of both worlds. In 9th, we have once in a blue moon, which is used to describe something that you do rarely. For example, I'm a very healthy person and I only need to see the doctor once in a blue moon. And finally, at number 10, we have the phrase to hit the nail on the head. We use this when someone describes exactly what is causing a problem or a situation. For example, if you have a problem with your car and your mechanic hits the nail on the head when he says that the problem is because the engine needs oil. So, that concludes the 10 idioms that you can use in everyday situations. I would love to hear some of your examples of how you would use these idioms, so please share below, and if you have any questions for me, also comment below. Don't forget to subscribe to see more videos like this one.